Hello everyone. In this video, we will take you on a tour through CloudSense's commercial order management system, showcasing order decomposition, the commercial orchestration process, order enrichment, and in-flight scenarios. This component of the CloudSense solution allows users to innovate and go to market in minutes from a single catalog for all channels, markets, and properties, improve sales and ad-ops efficiency at scale by connecting all teams, systems, and data in one place, and close the order revenue loop with automation to improve performance speed. All of this can be done from an end-to-end system for selling, booking, and monetizing cross-media campaigns on Salesforce. To start the demonstration off, we have an opportunity that has been configured, discounted, and approved, and finally a quote has been generated and accepted, making this opportunity ready for delivery. The next step is to submit the order. By doing so, we now kickstart the order, triggering the decomposition and transforming all of the commercial line items that were configured during the deal process into order, subscriptions, services, and deliverables based on the content of the shopping cart. So we click on the Submit Order button to start the order decomposition process. Within a few seconds, we see that an order has been created in the opportunity. If we refresh the opportunity, we can see that the stage has been moved to In Delivery, and a new order has been added in the context of this deal and opportunity. Additionally, if we go into our email inbox, we should see an email indicating that the order has been successfully generated, with a link to the order itself. The Order and Subscription Navigation widget will contain a list of all the services, subscriptions, and deliverables that are included in this order. If we take a look at the list, we will see that we have one subscription and one service for each individual location that we're delivering these products to. In this case, 20 megs of internet connection will be delivered across 20 locations, and 20 Dratec routers have been set up for these 20 locations in France. Finally, as part of the SD-WAN solution, 20 Edge 510N variants will be delivered across these locations. If we take a look at the process in more detail, we will see that we can define different milestones. These milestones indicate the stages of the orchestration process, delivering, fulfilling, and billing at the service and subscription level. If we open the orchestration process, we see the visualizer screen, which shows the different steps in the orchestration process. The engine runs through and performs different callouts to the different downstream systems, allowing us to proceed with billing and fulfilling. If we navigate back to the order and refresh the page, we can see that everything is progressing nicely. So let's pause for a second and focus on the following scenario. Now that order decomposition has occurred, we have a set of products that are going through the commercial orchestration process. However, we can also define a point of no return, which is the point at which no more in-flight purchases are allowed. And before reaching that point of no return, we have the option to perform an in-flight change at the order level. So let's go ahead and do that. When we do this, what's happening behind the scenes is that a clone in-flight basket is created that will contain exactly the same content as the original shopping cart. Remember the 20 locations from earlier that we were selling to? Let's assume that if we sell a 20 meg internet access to any of these locations, there is a requirement to upgrade the bandwidth. The CloudSense platform can do this quickly and easily using a split mechanism. Firstly, let's add this configuration to the in-flight basket, and we will now see a label saying Changed next to the product. Next, let's select a group of 3 locations and perform a split by clicking the Split button. This will decrease the quantity to 17, unlink the 3 different locations we selected, and create a different configuration containing these locations. Now, if we re-execute an availability check for these 3 locations, we'll be prompted with different internet configuration variants. So let's upgrade to 50 meg and apply this to the 3 different locations. As simple as that, we've been able to add a split for these 3 locations and upgrade to 50 megs instead of the original 20 megs. Now we have finished this in-flight change, we can synchronize the shopping cart to the opportunity. And the next step is to resubmit this order, which happens automatically. But before we do so, let's take a look at how the order is progressing. and we will see that the whole order has been put on hold. Back in the opportunity, let's resubmit the in-flight basket order. Now the order submission of the in-flight shopping cart has started, and once it is finished, we will receive an email indicating that this order is ready to be accessed. If we follow the link that is provided, we see a similar view to before. And for 3 of the products, we see 50 meg rather than 20. Before continuing with the orchestration and order decomposition process, let's take a look at one of the main capabilities that the CloudSense platform brings to the table: order enrichment. So we go back to the opportunity and to the synchronized version of the shopping cart. By clicking the link, we are redirected to the shopping cart where we performed our in-flight change, and that contains all the configurations that are part of this deal. However, you will now notice that everything that has to do with the commercials of these products is locked. We cannot change any of these attributes because we're in the order decomposition process, which doesn't allow for any modifications. Nevertheless, we still have the ability to enrich the order. So for information that is not commercially relevant, but instead relevant to the billing, fulfillment, and delivery, we can fill in missing information through our order enrichment console. Here we can add technical details, either manually by filling all the attributes out one by one, or by importing a prepared spreadsheet like this one. And as you can see, all the technical information populates immediately. So now we click Done, and the information is passed automatically to the order decomposition part of the platform. Once enriched, let's go back to the order record to see how this impacts orchestration, order fulfillment, and billing process. Let's see how the orchestration process is progressing for one of the subscriptions that were part of our order enrichment scenario. We can see how the different steps of the orchestration process start progressing, including a first step that creates a product specification, a JSON payload that will be sent to the downstream systems. In this case, there is a call out to provisioning and a call out to the billing system that will contain all the information for the downstream systems to understand. This is very important in the context of intelligent decoupling, which is another of the key elements of the CloudSense platform. Now, if we navigate back to the service record, we can see that the process is underway. But we can also see the service specifications file attached under the Related tab. If we open this file, we see a JSON structure that will be consumed by the downstream systems. By passing it as a JSON structure, we can map values that our commercial product catalog understands to a different set of values or field structure that these billing and fulfillment systems also understand, including all the technical information that we just completed as part of our order enrichment. Let's navigate back to the order one more time to summarize what we have seen in this demonstration. We can keep track of the progress of all these orchestration processes. We can see all the line items converted into service subscriptions and in some cases deliverables. And we can track the progress, set milestones, and track any steps that encounter problems. Finally, when all these services and subscription orchestration processes are complete, the opportunity automatically goes to the closed won stage, and we can consider the order to be live. And with that, we conclude the commercial order management demonstration.